How can I do investment if my salary is 1 lakh per month? This was the question asked a day before to me from one of my friend. So this is the start of new financial year 2023-24. And with the start of new financial year, lot of questions pops up our mind. How much to invest? How much to spend? How much to plan? How can I plan my holidays? How can I plan my new desires which I want to fulfill? So all these questions and all this planning has to be done in the start of the year so that you can successfully achieve your goals by the year end. Many a times we make the plan with lot of excitement and enthusiasm. But what happens throughout the year, we lose track of our plan. We lose interest of our plan, or we come across lot of hiccups and challenges which does not allow us to fulfill our desire or goal as per the plan which we had done in the initial start of the year. So what can we do to be in the momentum and ensure that our plan goes as planned and we are able to achieve our goals, financial goals, successfully by the year end? So the first and very important thing to remember is that you need to understand, you need to create 3 buckets. One is for your needs or necessities, things which you require, things without which you cannot survive. Roti, kapda, makan, right? Amitabh Bachchan ki movie. So for our survival, whatever things are required, put into that bucket of necessity or need. Second comes, अब हम human हैं, we are humans. We will have our own desires. After fulfilling the needs, some people will want to go for a foreign trip. Some people will want to buy a car. Some people will want to buy a house, mobile gadgets, anything. So try to create another bucket called desire or want and put all the things which you want to achieve in that financial year under that bucket. Third comes very important bucket, which is saving or investment. Now it is very important that you create this bucket because this will give you a financial security for your future. हम ऐसे तो नहीं कर रहे हैं ना कि हम बस कमा रहे हैं आज के लिए, हम कमा रहे हैं फ्यूचर के लिए भी, so that our future is secured, right? So 3 buckets: needs, wants and investment. Now how can I divide my salary? Ultimately, the only income which I have is my salary. How can I divide my salary in these 3 buckets and ensure that my needs, wants and investments are well taken care of? The thumb rule of investment. There is no right or wrong way of doing investment, but there are certain thumb rules, and if you follow that thumb rule on a consistent basis, on a regular basis, you can see that you are able to achieve your financial goal and at the same time having a financial security for your future. So what is the mantra or what is the thumb rule of investing? Under that 3 buckets, park 50% of your salary under the needs category. 15% of your salary can be put under your desire category or want category, and the rest 35% of your salary should be put under investment bucket without fail. हम क्या करते हैं, हम बकेट बना लेते हैं और फिर सारे खर्चे करते हैं एंड देन डिसाइड करते हैं दैट इफ आई हैव सम मनी बफर towards the end of the month, then I will do investment. First, let me take care of my expenditures. And we know that expenditures has no boundary if you have not created it, because human wants are unlimited. If we want to have a budget, then only we will have a budget. Otherwise, we will not stick to the budget, never create a budget. So first of all, you need to create a budget for yourself. Find out what is your monthly expenditures, which goes under your need category. Find out what are your desires for at least for the year. It is advisable to make a financial plan for 5 years, 10 years. But if you are a beginner, you have never done it, don't be scared. Start with at least a year. You know, when you are working in a company, you know what is your fixed salary every month which you are getting. And when I'm talking about investment, this investment is only of your monthly salary. It doesn't count your bonus. It doesn't count any other perquisites which you get for the whole year. Right? So after allocating the amount as per 50, 15 and 35%, now we will see how can we do investment of that 35%. Allocate तो कर दिया, side में रख दिया, right? Of my total salary, 35% I have taken aside. Now what should I do with that 35% is the major challenge. Talking about the 35% of money which we have put aside for investment. Have a balanced portfolio. Now, to create a balanced portfolio, you need to know what are the investment options available in the market. Traditionally, if I talk, we all know about real estate. Traditionally, if I talk about investment, which our grandmothers or mothers or great grandmothers used to do, was investment in gold. Right? So these are two traditional modes of investment which we have been always hearing. But in current situation, in current scenario, there are a lot more options available in the market which are also statistically giving a good return, which are like you can invest in equities or stocks, you can invest in bonds, you can invest in fixed deposits, you can invest in crypto. Now the allocation is very important, right? Do not try to over diversify your portfolio. That 35%, go with your calling, go with your gut feeling, go with your risk taking capacity, and then decide वो जो 35% of my salary है, 1 लाख का 35% means 35,000 मुझे every month I have to invest. That out of that 35,000, how much do I want to invest in fixed deposit? How much do I invest in gold? How much do I want to invest in real estate? How much do I want to invest in equity if I'm comfortable with direct equity? If I'm not comfortable with, you can go with SIPs, mutual fund SIPs. If you are concerned about the expenditures or the service charge for SIPs, you can go with investment in bonds. You can invest in PPFs and you can invest in cryptocurrencies also. However, try to keep your portions or ratios depending on your risk-taking capacity. Do not go into the zone of FOMO and just think that मेरे फ्रेंड ने क्रिप्टो में इन्वेस्ट किया था, उसका पैसा डबल हो गया, मैं भी वो करूँगा. No. Go with your risk-taking capacity. Keep cryptocurrency, since it is still evolving. We are not sure where it will give return and how much return it will go in future. So keep your portfolio का बहुत ही small percentage, maybe 2% or 1% of your portfolio into cryptocurrency. Rest of the whole amount try to invest in already the instruments which are already there in the market for a longer period. Equities, SIPs, mutual funds, bonds, fixed deposit, real estate, gold, then comes cryptocurrencies. So if you do it in a planned manner, then you will be able to have a balanced portfolio. That is all okay, Krishna. We can create a plan, we can create the bucket, we can create a balanced portfolio, but I tend to forget when to do investment, and then the month ends and then I'm out of money every month, and this is the scenario I'm trying from last 2 years, but I'm not able to do any investment on my salary. So for that, you need to go on a autopilot mode. What does that mean? Nowadays there are various financial instruments and options available where you can select, and you can put a autopilot, schedule your investments, just like we have on a fixed date EMI getting deducted for our home loan or any other loans which you have taken. Similarly, you can schedule your investment on a particular date, and from every month on that particular date, that much particular amount will be debited from your account, and it will go into your investment account. So try to go into auto scheduling your investments so that you don't have to worry about it, and you don't have to think, मैं भूल गया था, or I forgot to do it last month, what I'll do this month, last month I lost the return investments, and I lost the opportunity of the return which I could have got. So to go away with all these things, go into a auto schedule mode where you schedule your investments and then take a call. Of course, not all the investments you can schedule, but to the extent which is possible you can schedule. Like real estate you can't schedule, gold you can't schedule, right? So there are various limitations to it, but जहाँ तक होता है, to the extent possible, go ahead with scheduling on a auto debit mode so that your investment portfolio keeps on building up for your future. Are you able to resonate with this? Right? So many a times we think but we are not able to do. So try to apply this simple formula of bucketing, balancing your portfolio, and having an auto debit option, which will make your life easy. Thank you so much, everyone. That was all from my side, and I would love to see your comments about the video. Hope you liked my video. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel for all the latest and upcoming videos, and share with your near and dear ones. Thank you so much. Namaste.